How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. A little bit tired and I'm a little bit sick, but I'm okay. Thank you for asking. What about you guys? Who else is going to answer me? Anderson, Giselle, Ana Verónica. No, Ana Verónica is already. How are you?
I feel I'm fine tonight.
Okay, perfect. Very good job. Okay, who else? Nobody? Your day was awful or was nice?
It was nice.
Okay, perfect, excellent. Somebody else? Abby, Jeye, Noeli, Giselle, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, my dear, how was your day?
Fine, teacher. Very good.
Good evening, teachers.
Good evening, good evening. How are you, girls?
Well, fine, teacher.
Okay,
And you?
I'm so fine. I'm so very, very fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, guys, it's important to me to move on with this topic. So we are going to make an exercise and we are going to work on the another modal verbs. Do you remember something about the topic that we saw yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. Do you enjoy the topic? Do you like it? Was it interesting for you?
I like it. I feel the interesting for me was maybe the moral verb. Bueno, obviously, no. The must because, for example, in Spanish, nosotros solemos decir un montón de cosas a lo largo. But in English, I just must dice todo.
Exactly, yes. It is very, very interesting in English because it makes emphasis. It emphasizes in everything. So you just using must, you change the emphasis to your text, to your conversation, and that's why it's very, very interesting. So in my opinion, is one of my favorite topics because, as I said, it's very, very interesting. And every time that I study or teach, I enjoy it. So if you have any question or any doubt, don't forget that you can tell me, you can ask me, or you can let me know. So if anyone has another commentary or any question, I'm going to start with an exercise. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes.
No,
Yes,
no se ve.
but hoy sí.
Yes.
Oh, see? Guys, can you see?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So look at my script. You have to complete what are for must and what are for mustn't. Remember, when we use must for obligations and things very, very important. And mustn't we use for prohibition. Excellent. So I think that we can help us with between us, okay? We're going to help us. So my first victim is Noeli Carrillo. So I'm gonna play the game and Noeli is going to choose the first one. Then you are going to move on. You're going to help me, okay? If I see that nobody help me, I'm going to choose. Les estoy dando la oportunidad que ustedes lo hagan voluntariamente. Si yo veo que no funciona, yo voy a empezar a elegir. ¿Ok? When?
Okay.
Perfect. Ok, Ana Verónica. Usted va después de Noeli. Noeli empieza. I'm gonna play the game. 1, 2, 3. Ok, Noeli.
Must listen to your teacher.
Must listen to your teacher.
No entiendo el juego.
Sí, así está bien. Sí, tiene que completar cuáles son las actividades las que podemos usar para must y las que podemos usar para mustn't.
Ok.
Ok, ahora Ana Verónica creo que ella iba a participar, ¿verdad?
Must respect your teacher.
Teacher Bible one or todos. No sé.
Yes, thank you.
Must do your homework.
Okay, thank you, Noeli. Now, Ana Verónica, give me one, please.
Switch of mobile phones, mustn't.
Mosen, ¿cuál para Mosen?
Switch off mobile.
Okay, switch off. Perfect. Now, who else? Who is going to participate? The next.
Teacher,
Okay, good evening. Help me, please.
require mods. Requires
Okay, be quiet.
mods.
Must
Yes.
be quiet.
Most quiet.
Okay,
Making sure.
Natalie, help me. Must or mustn't?
Mustn't teacher.
Which one? ¿Cuál?
Mustn't do your homework.
Okay, perfect. Who else?
Room in corridors. Mustn't room in the corridors. No sé cómo se dice esa palabra.
Corridors. Perfect. Who else?
Mustn't be late for school.
Mustn't be late for school. Perfect.
Mustn't talk during class.
Perfect. What else?
Make noise.
Must
In
sit on
class.
your dress.
Must.
Okay, but look at this. Para mustn't, for mustn't, ya no hay más espacio. Aquí, entonces,
Mustn't make no noise in class.
ok, este es mustn't, pero hay que cambiar, chicos, porque aquí ya no hay espacio, ¿sí?
For example, mustn't do our homework. Debería de ir en must.
Must do our homework. Yes, I like it. Okay.
And mustn't sit on your desk. Mustn't.
Mustn't sit on your desk. ¿Y aquí qué más?
Must make noise in the class.
Must.
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. Do you want to change something?
Maybe
Switch off
maybe
mobile phones.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Switch
Must.
off mobile phones. Switch off mobile phones, okay?
Switch off mobile phones is must.
Is must. ¿Y este qué lo hago?
No,
Ujú. ¿A dónde?
Must.
Must.
Mustn't.
Okay. Now, ¿envío las respuestas?
Yes.
Yes.
Ok. Vamos a ver.
No, teacher. No.
Okay, everything is perfect. Very, very good job, guys. Very good job. Okay, perfect. So, remember, guys. When we are going to use must, we are saying in the positive structure. We are using for emphasize something that is an obligation, okay? Something that you need to do it, but not just a personal need. I mean an obligation. Lo tiene que hacer porque lo tiene que hacer, okay? It's not an option. It's not an advice. You don't have option for do it or don't. You have to. You must do it. En el momento que usamos must, es una obligación. Pero, but, if we use mustn't, we are using for a prohibition. Okay? So, a prohibition that you don't do it. You can't do it. It's not allowed for you. Okay? So, you mustn't. Por eso es que nosotros escogíamos ejemplos como no tienes que manejar ebrio, no tienes que fumar aquí, no tienes que platicar en clase, no tienes que hablar español, because they are obligations. So, one more time, guys. Is it clear the difference? Is it clear the functions for each one? Is it clear, yes or no?
It's clear, teacher, yes.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Remember another important thing is that you don't have to use to or ing, okay? We use must in the another verb. ¿Y cómo ponemos el verbo? ¿En qué forma usamos el verbo?
Base.
Base form. Okay, excellent, perfect. So, el must and mustn't, is it clear?
Like
Yes.
water.
Like water, like horchata.
Like a water.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, my dears. Now we are
Teacher.
going. Yes. So,
El topic que ha dado es my favorite words.
your favorite.
Yes, indication with my daughter.
Oh my dear. Okay. Yes, I think yes. Indication obligation for your daughter. Okay, perfect. Okay, very good. Okay, now we are going to move on. Okay, it's clear with must. Now we're going to see another moral verb. And this is very, very important because you have to make the difference, okay? We are move on of must and we are focused on have and has, okay? Have to, has to. You have the idea how we can use have and has. Someone of you have the idea? How for who and has for who?
Tiene o no sé, tiene o tienes, no sé, algo así, ¿verdad?
Yes, but I mean, ¿con quién?
A o as. Por ejemplo,
Cambia con el pronombre.
Es-
They, we, have.
por ejemplo,
She and he usamos es. Has.
Exactly. Excellent. Very good job. So I noticed that you remember it. Perfect. Yes. Remember, have is for I, you, we, they. And has is for she, he, and it. So in that case, olvidemos la función que tenían antes. Olvidemos en este caso. Vamos a concentrarnos. In that case, the function of have and has is for making an emphasis. In what, teacher? Okay. Listen to my first example because I want to explain. It's something that it's a necessity, a personal necessity. It's something important, but it's for me. It's important for me. It's not an obligation. It's something that I need to do it. It's something very, very important for me. For example, I have to, okay, I have to clean my bedroom before sleep. Okay, I have to clean my bedroom before sleep. It's an obligation for me. Obligation, I mean, obligation like a law from the law. Not it's an obligation, but it's something very, very important for who?
Me.
For me. Excellent.
For
It's
me.
something important, very, very important for me. Maybe it could be an obligation from my parents, okay? Maybe they put me the obligation, but it's not from the law, okay? Is it clear? But, so in that case, that is something personal. What another necessity, personal necessity, teacher? For example, I have to read my material, my class material, okay? It's an obligation, it's a personal necessity, okay? So, is it clear the difference?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, we're going to make examples, don't worry. As I said, it's for things that you have to do. You need to do, it's important to do it, but it's something personal. So I have to, I said, I have to. In that case, have to ya tiene el to. Por eso aquí sí vamos a usar to. Pero en los otros modal verbs no me vayan a usar to. In that case, it's because have and has is included the to, okay? Is it clear? So I have to clean my bedroom before sleep. Okay. Is something mine. Another example. They have to. My students, they have to. Uy. They have to do the homework because it's something very, very important, but it's something from there, okay? It's a necessity from there. It's a personal necessity, okay? So give me another example, like yesterday. Write on the chat. If you have any question, let me know. Escriban sus ejemplos, pero si tienen preguntas me pueden decir. Vamos, escribamos. Les voy a dar unos 2 minutitos para que escribamos, ¿ok?
En el chat de Zoom, teacher.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. In Zoom chat. Okay. Remember our personal necessity, something very, very important.
How do you say doblar ropa?
I could use fix my clothes. I mean, or order my clothes, ordenar, order my clothing.
Teacher, yo tengo una duda.
Yes, tell me.
Por ejemplo, en el ejemplo que acabo de enviar para que la redundancia, al final, después de finish, tengo que agregar to otra vez por el siguiente verbo, cocinar. We have to finish to cook, o así está bien. We have to finish cook.
I mean, we have to finish to cook. Finish cooking. I would like to use we have to finish cooking. preferiría usar esa.
Okay.
I have to finish cooking. Okay, estoy revisando, I'm checking. I have to take a shower. Okay, shower is, but perfect. Sorry. I have to buy a cell. Okay, I like your necessities. Very good job. I have to buy a cell. I have to wash and clean my car before you use it. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's a very
It's correct. Mandé la corrección, clean, no que clean.
clean. Yes, yes.
Es que el autocorrector nos cambia las
Yes,
letras.
I know it. I know it. I have to drive a car.
Los dedos se ponen nerviosos. The fingers.
Los dedos, no, okay. I have to drive a car in the school. I don't know, what do you want to tell me? I have to drive a car in school. Tengo que manejar el carro en la escuela. Eso es lo que tú quieres decir. I have to practice. Okay, vamos a ver. I have to practice play the guitar. Okay, aquí en este caso podría ser I have to practice playing the guitar, or I have to practice, or I have to improve playing the guitar. Ajá, pero in that case it's playing the gerund. I have to practice playing the guitar. Sí, because en este caso es lo que les quería explicar. En este caso, I have to. Entonces sí, el to nos da la apertura para usarlo y viene un verbo. Pero si después de este verbo vamos a usar otro verbo, entonces sí tendríamos que agregar una ayuda. En este caso sería el ing. Para no poner to tras to, ¿ok? I have to finish today's exam. Oh my God, okay, perfect. I have to order up the clothes. Clothes is no. Okay. I have to brush my teeth. Okay, perfect. I have to cook beans for my dinner. Okay, that is for. I have to go wash clothes. Okay, Michelle, help me. I have to go wash clothes. Okay, I got it. I have to wash my clothes. Oh, I have to wash clothes. Hasta ahí necesitamos go, okay? I have to wash clothes, okay? I have to read all books tonight. My gosh, why tonight? For my dinner. For my dinner, yes, perfect. So, I think that I've checked everything, every example. If not, tell me. And who missed the example? ¿Quién falta con su ejemplo? Okay. Okay, finished? Now, please help me. Do you have any question? Como les dije, ¿qué cosas son las que podemos usar con have and has? En este caso, les dije, tienen que ser cosas muy importantes, ¿sí? Cosas muy, muy importantes, personas personales, ya no son tantas obligaciones, ¿ok? Pero siempre son cosas importantes. Ahora bien, ya en la hora del emphasize that I have to give, when I say have, I have to, is not the same emphasis that I use when I use I must. Okay, so you have to be careful in that. So we're going to change and we're going to make examples with has. And it's the same structure, okay? It's the same structure. Just remember that has is for she, he, and it. For example, Natalie, she has to help her daughter in class, in homework, in the homework. With homework, okay? She has to help her daughter with homework, okay? I have to work tomorrow.
Sure.
I'm sorry?
Difference, si comprendí en has, en must, en have, it has must obligation, only obligation.
Exactly.
And have, has activity or necesidad.
Yes, it's always something important, very, very important, but they are personal necessities, okay? It's not obligations anymore. They are personal necessities, but they are very, very important too, okay?
It's correct. This correct. I have to visit my mom weekends.
I have to visit my mom. Yes. Yes, it's correct. Yes,
okay.
it's correct. Yes.
Thank you.
So she has to help her daughter with homework. Okay. Is it an obligation for her? No, right? It's something very, very important, but it's a personal necessity. Oh, he has to pick up his wife. Okay? Imagine, it's a day that is raining and the wife called him and said, please, you have to pick up me in the work, in my job. So it's a necessity, something very, very important for him, but it's not an obligation. Okay, so is it clear? Is it clear where we can use have and has? To?
Yes.
Yes. So,
Yes.
2 minutes.
I have a little question. What is pick up?
Oh, I'm sorry. Pick up. It's when you say you pick up someone of a place, or imagine something this fall down and I pick up. Okay.
Levantar, teacher.
¿Cómo?
Recoger.
Exactly.
Recoger.
Exactly.
Eso.
So this is, I have to fall down, so I pick up. Okay.
Teacher, recoger, pero tomar algo, encomienda, necesaria, sí. Lo digo porque a principios de año, abril, estuve en Estados Unidos y en Walmart hay un área donde dice pick up.
Ok.
Y le dije a mi hijo, ¿es recoger basura? Le digo, no, es recoger las encomiendas, todos los pedidos en línea, ahí los retiran.
Exacto, sí. De hecho, hay unos puntos que pick up and go, que son para ir de entrega, es recoger, o sea, recoger la encomienda, sí. Se ocupa para eso, exactamente. En este caso, en este ejemplo que yo lo hice, he has to pick up his wife. No es que la va a recoger del suelo, ¿verdad? O que va a tener una encomienda. En este caso es que la fue a traer al trabajo o a, no sé, a la universidad, yo no sé, la fue a recoger a un lugar, ¿ok? Por eso pick up has a many meanings. So we have to make you have to be careful with that, okay? She has to drink water. Yes, it's correct because it's an important thing. Okay, so is it clear everything?
Yes.
Okay, bueno, Abby ya tiene su ejemplo. Now the rest of the students, I'm sorry, the rest of the students, please help me and send your examples. Quickly, 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 2 minutes. If you have any question or doubt, tell me. And I'm so sorry for yesterday that I sent you the link and
Yes.
you couldn't open. But now I
Yes.
know that you can, right? You can open the link and see the presentation. Okay, she has to practice English. Okay, she has to practice her English in the class. In that case, she used a possessive adjective, so the possessive adjective in her English, but we can fix it and says she has to practice English in class. It's not necessary her, okay? Porque si se entiende que estamos pensando en inglés, ella necesita practicar su inglés. No, she has to practice English in class. Ella tiene que practicar inglés en clase. Okay, that's it. She has to buy at the supermarket. Okay, perfect. I like it because it's simple, but it's correct. Perfect. Don't worry, Ana Veronica, I am for helping. He has to help my friend start his car. He has to help my friend. What happened with the star?
Arrancar.
Oh, okay. He has to help my friend. Okay. I use it. He has to help my friend to fix it. Do you know what is fix? Do you know what is fix? No? Fix.
No.
Oh, this is broken. Okay, this is broken. I'm gonna fix it. It doesn't work. I'm gonna fix it. Okay?
What do you say? Fix it?
Fix. When something done, when something doesn't work, when something is broken, you are gonna fix it. And now you can use it. Fix it. Fix is reparar. Okay, fix is reparar. It doesn't work anymore, so I'm gonna fix it. Okay. He has to visit the dentist. Okay, perfect. I like it, but remember visit. That no, visit. She has to sleep early. Okay, perfect. It's good. It's good. Okay. Then the rest of the examples. Needs a lot, guys. Okay, Ana Verónica. Yes, tell me.
Teacher, cuando se dice her, his, es necesario que lo lleve la oración. ¿Es necesario?
¿El qué?
Cuando se refiere a chica es her. Y cuando se refiere a un chico es his. ¿Es necesario que lo lleve la oración? ¿Es necesario?
Depende de lo que queremos decir.
Ah, ok.
Si queremos
Ok.
hablar de una posesión de esa persona o necesitamos hacerlo, sí. Porque, quiero ver, vamos a ver un ejemplo. Por ejemplo, en este caso, he has to help my friend to fix his car. Ok, estamos de his porque es el carro de él. Ok, for that's why we have to use his. But if it's not necessary, we can use it. She has to go home. She has to return home. Okay. He has to walk to school. Okay, it's okay. It's perfect. Okay, it's correct. She has to. It's like she has to return to home. Because you have to return to your home. She has to help my daughter. Okay, yes, perfect. Ok. Vamos a ver, me falta Anderson. Vamos a ver quién más. Please, quickly, Afi, yes. Ok, sí. ¿Quién falta, por favor? ¿Quiénes faltan con sus ejemplos? Vamos a terminar rápido. So, do you have any question, guys? No? Yes?
How do you say deudas?
I have doubts. No.
Is debt? Maybe.
I don't remember the right doubt or depth. Depth. I don't remember. That I think depth. I'm gonna to check it. No, the doubt is dudas. Debt. Yes, debt. He has to pay his debt. Perfect, excellent. He has to cook my mom. Okay. No, he has to cook to my mom or for my mom. Because if you say he has to cook my mom, he has to cook your mom. He has to cook for my mom, okay? He has to homework tomorrow. He has to do his homework tomorrow, okay? He has cook for my mom. Okay, he has to do his homework tomorrow. Okay. So is it clear, guys? Now is it clear? Is it clear? Or do you have any question?
En este caso, teacher, el verbo, igual que el must, mantiene su forma, ¿verdad? No cambia.
Exactly. Because we're in present, exactly. You don't have to change it. It's in base form, okay? It's in base form. Perfect. So, if you don't have any question, just give me one moment because I have to check something else. The material. Okay, so remember, when we can use have and has, someone can help me? When we can use it, guys?
When the action is necessary or important to me.
Exactly. Yes, because it's not something, it's not an obligation, it's something very important, but for you. Perfect. Now, guys. In that case, now we're going to make with the negative, and you are going to do like this. Is when you don't have to do something, because it's when you use it now is when it's not something necessary. I mean, it's something that is an option for don't do it. Okay? No es necesario hacerlo. So in that case, you are going to use with that. Give me 1 minute. Ok. No sé por qué es tan lenta ahora la computadora, pero... Ok. Okay. When you are going to use it for negative something, always with have, in that case, where anyone can help me or anyone have any idea how we can use it?
You say have not, haven't.
It's a good idea. Could be easier, but no. In that case, we have okay. I don't have to clean my bedroom before sleep. I don't have to. It's not necessary because I have cleaned my room, so I don't have to clean my room before sleep. Now, they have to do the homework. Imagine that the homework is not for tomorrow, it's for the next weeks. So she said they don't have to do the homework. Okay, it's not necessary to do it tomorrow, now. It's not necessary to do it now because the homework is for the next week. Imagine, so it's not something necessary. So when something is not necessary, you don't have to do it. It's not necessary to do it. You can use don't have to. For example, I don't have to pay to my mom. I don't have to pay to my mom because it's not necessary that I have to pay it, okay? It's not something necessary for me in that case. So you have to make the context and the emphasis as always. Cuando algo no es necesario hacerlo, cuando algo no es una necesidad y algo muy, muy importante, we use don't have to. We use don't have to because always I, you, we, and they, we use don't, okay? Para she and he, ¿alguien tiene la idea cuál podemos usar? Si ya usé don't, ¿cuál voy a usar con she and he?
Doesn't.
Perfect, excellent. Doesn't, okay? She doesn't. ¿Y cómo iría el verbo aquí, Anderson?
The same.
No. Ok. Y tienen que tener cuidado en esto. She doesn't have to help her daughter with homework. Ok. No es necesario. It's not necessary for today. Ok. It's not necessary because she did her homework by herself. La niña ya hizo su tarea, entonces now she doesn't have to help her daughter. Ok. ¿Qué pasó aquí? When you are going to use this auxiliary does, remember that auxiliary verb do and does, right? So we use it does for negation and we don't have to use now has. We use it how. So because the third person is in does, okay? Is it clear? Cuando vamos a negar y vamos a usar, cuando vamos a negar con has, con she o he, perdón, cuando vamos a negar con she and he, we use doesn't or does not, then the verb have in base form, no has, no more has, have, but it is for negative form. She doesn't have to help her daughter with homework. Is it clear? If you have any questions, tell me guys. No se queden con la duda.
Significa que con todos los pronombres entonces, como tenemos do and does, siempre sería have, siempre, cuando sea en negativo.
When we use the auxiliary do and does. Yes, exactly. If you are going to use the auxiliary does, you have to use have to, ¿ok? Así es. Como nosotros vamos a usar ahora auxiliar, entonces en la negativa siempre vamos a usar el verbo have, ¿ok? Is it clear? Guys,
Yeah, no tanto, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher,
ok. Let me know díganme sus preguntas, díganme sus dudas. ¿Qué les puedo ayudar? No se preocupen.
teacher,
Siempre después del does y del don't va have to.
Así es.
Ok,
Yes.
clear.
In negative form.
Yes, clear.
Negative form. Positive, déjenmelo así. In negative form, siempre van a usar have to porque ya está el auxiliar. Exacto. Another question.
I don't have, they don't have, we don't have, y you don't have. Teacher,
Exactly. I don't have to, they don't have to, you don't have to, we don't have to. Yes.
she doesn't have to,
Doesn't
he
have to.
doesn't have to,
Mhm,
he doesn't have to,
mhm.
it doesn't have.
Excellent, perfect, very good job. Exactly, that's the key, guys. That's the key. Así es como lo tienen que hacer, perfect. She doesn't, he doesn't have to, and it doesn't have to, okay? Now, is it clear, guys?
Teacher,
Yes,
y el
no?
verbo después. El verbo después.
Después de tú,
El verbo no
have to,
cambia.
no cambia. En
No
todo va
cambia.
en base form. Ujú.
Ok,
A ese déjenlo.
perfecto.
Ujú, exacto. Lo único que va a cambiar en negativo es el auxiliar. Eso es todo. De ahí todo lo demás déjenlo así. Ok. Another question. Come on, tell me. Now is the time. No question? Okay.
No question, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So she doesn't have to help her daughter with home. In that case, with he, I'm sorry. He doesn't have to pick up his wife. It's not necessary anymore. He doesn't have to pick up his wife. So remember, doesn't for she, he, and it. And don't have to for I, you, we, and they. Okay. Now, we can move on. You are going to give me one with does and one with doesn't and one with don't, okay? 1 minute for each one. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So,
Excuse me,
please
teacher.
write it on chat.
Donde dice he doesn't have to pick up his wife.
Ujú.
Ahí no tenía que usar el has. Por ser
No, es lo que acaba de...
¿Me sacó el sistema?
Ok, préstame atención, es lo que acaba de explicar. Cuando vamos en la negativa, Cuando vamos a hacer negativo, vamos a usar el verbo auxiliar. Como es para tercera persona, para she o he o it, vamos a usar does. So, he doesn't. Ya me ayudó el auxiliar aquí. Entonces, el verbo have to ya no va. En have to, no has. ¿Ok? Porque ya el auxiliar ya me puso la S. Doesn't.
Ok.
¿Ok? Doesn't have to. Y de ahí los verbos todos van en base form.
Ok,
Ya
o sea, ya no he modificado.
ya no hay que modificarlos, porque ya aplicamos el verbo auxiliar. ¿Ok? Is it clear? I don't have to clean my shoes. Okay. Okay, it's your option, don't worry. Perfect. Okay, I want to see your examples, guys. Quickly, please. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. One for don't have to, and one for doesn't have to. Okay, quickly. She doesn't have to sleep early. Okay, perfect. Very good job. Perfect. Okay, we're going to try to end the topic with the moral verbs, and tomorrow we are going to make exercise to practice, okay? She doesn't have to kiss her boyfriend. Oh my God, okay? She doesn't have to, okay? She doesn't have to walk to work. To work, okay. I think that is work, right? Yes, work. She doesn't have to work. Okay, perfect. Okay, anyone else? Okay, quickly, guys, quickly. She doesn't have to eat vegetables. Okay. He doesn't have much money. Okay. Aquí, Giselle, I think that you wanted to say, él no tiene mucho dinero. But in that case, we are practicing that have to like a necessity and something important that you don't have to do it. Este es otro caso, ¿ok? Aquí no estamos hablando de tener. Aquí tenemos que agregar. En este caso, he doesn't, voy a dar un ejemplo, doesn't have to obtain much money. Okay? Because we are talking about necessities or things important that you don't have to do it. It's not, no, aquí no estamos hablando de tener. Este have lo estamos usando para hacer énfasis en algo importante que no necesitamos hacer. En algo que no es muy importante, pero algo que no es importante, algo que no necesitamos hacer. Entonces, usamos el pronombre doesn't have to and another verb, okay? We have to use another verb. The moral verb, yes, are verbs. Moral verbs are verbs. But when we want to use a moral verb, we have to use another verb, okay?
Teacher.
Yes.
En el caso del ejemplo de mucho dinero, podríamos utilizar el she doesn't have to get much money.
Exactly. Also get. He doesn't have to get much money. Perfect. I don't have to what? I don't have to do my laundry. Not doing. Not doing. Do. Ya les dije, después del to, no va ing, va un verbo en base form, ¿ok? I don't have to do my laundry. Vamos a ver otro. She doesn't have to buy glasses. Ok, Karina, aquí she doesn't have to buy her glasses. En este caso sí es necesario. Her glasses. She doesn't have to buy her glasses. He doesn't have to eat sugar. Excellent, perfect example. He doesn't have to eat sugar because it's something that he doesn't have to do it. Es algo que él no tiene que hacer. No es una obligación por la ley, pero él no tiene que hacer. Perfect. I don't have to do the laundry. Okay. We are going to see. She doesn't have to buy beer. Okay, perfect. She doesn't have to eat vegetable. We doesn't have to work at home. Excellent, perfect. Solo, o sea, la idea está muy bien. Vamos a ver. We don't, pero la idea está bien, yo entendí la idea, pero el auxiliar no es ese, es don't, porque es con we. We don't have to work at home, ¿ok? Eso hay que tener cuidado. Recordemos que la diferencia de los auxiliares. Dije que estaba bien porque me gustaba la idea, porque está muy bien la idea, pero el auxiliar es don't. Cuando vamos a usarlo con we, es don't. We don't have to work at home. The laundry. No es necesario my laundry, no. The laundry. Okay, he doesn't have to eat sugar. Yes, she doesn't. I don't have to do the laundry. Ya dijimos que we don't have to work, have to, ok. No olvidemos el to aquí. Aquí sí, porque así se llama el moral verb. Have to o has to. We don't have to work at, no es I, es at home. Llaman de la corrección. I have to take a shower. I have to buy a sale. No sé si lo vi. Ok. So, ¿ya no tienen más ejemplos? Do you not have any another example? Okay. No? We have exactly 8:28. We don't have time to see the another moral verb. Pero para recordar, para que vayan haciéndose la idea, porque es importante, el siguiente moral verb that we're going to use is should. ¿Cuándo vamos a usar should? ¿Cómo lo vamos a usar? Should es muy, muy fácil, ¿ok? Should and shouldn't. Shouldn't, ¿ok? ¿Usted nos puede compartir más ejemplos? Sí, yo voy a compartir más ejemplos, sí, lo voy a hacer. Mañana vamos a terminar de aclarar ese, vamos a ver should y vamos a practicar los 3 moral verbs, ¿ok? Eso lo tenemos agendado para mañana. No se preocupen, yo voy a dar más ejemplos, vamos a aclarar más el have, has to, should, y vamos a hacer ejercicios para ocupar los 3 y cómo diferenciar cuándo usarlo y cuándo no, cada uno. Ok, so, guys, you don't have any idea how it's always a pleasure to me give class. Okay, I really enjoy every class with you. So I'm
Thank
so
you,
excited.
teacher.
Yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Just one instructions, guys. Hey, good evening, people. So if you check your WhatsApp group, I already sent a link. The link has 10 exercises about has to and have to. This is a homework, Alessandra. Could you please check the homework? But I will give you one day. Yes, one day. So click on it. Denle click al link que les acabo de enviar. It has 10 exercises about has to and have to. But this is a homework for tomorrow, okay? Thank you, Ale. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
a screenshot.
Yes, please, a screenshot.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.